rumor has it that American Express will be increasing the annual fee for the Gold Card from $250 to $325. This was from Doctor of Credit's site, and it was in a test link where Amex frequently tests changes before launch, and the Gold Card was shown to have this increased annual fee. And this 30% increase is pretty significant, so the question arises, would this card still be worth it? And I've been considering this card for a while because the benefits are pretty good, and while the Platinum card may not be so suitable for everyone, the Gold Card could be a better fit for many. So let's analyze the card's perks to determine if it remains valuable, assuming that there's no revamp in benefits. The Gold Card's primary perk is getting 4 times the points at US restaurants and US groceries, and because, well, everyone eats, I think most of us can find this perk pretty beneficial. And also you can get 3 times the points on flights, either through booking directly with airlines or on Amex Travel. And this card also offers different types of credit. So every year you get $120 in dining credit and $120 in Uber cash credit. Though this credit is broken down per month, so you would get $10 a month per each, and it's basically a use it or lose it. And you also get $100 hotel experience credit, which might be a bit hard to use. It's like getting a massage when you go visit a certain hotel. There's also no foreign transaction fees with the card. So if you look at these credits alone, a lot of people just see this as a way to offset the annual fee with this card. And if you regularly go use Uber or you dine out monthly and use this credit, then you are essentially paying an effective annual fee of $10. At least that's what it is when the card has $250 as their annual fee. And so with the possible increase in annual fee of $325, if you use the above credits, then that would put the effective annual fee at $85. Now let's also talk about the 4 times the point benefit. And as long as you buy food, you're pretty much reaping this benefit, but to what extent? So if you spend $2,125 annually on dining and groceries, then that would generate enough points to cover the $85 effective fee, assuming a valuation of 1 cent per point. And most people can spend this amount yearly. I'd say $500 a month on food is not unusual for a person, which would bring that yearly spending to $6,000 a year. So if you put all of this spending onto this card, then that would completely offset the annual fee. So if you put it this way, you'd be getting ahead even if the annual fee does bump up to $325. Just don't forget to use the card when you buy food. But still, I have to agree with a lot of people on Reddit, where a lot of people are getting fed up with Amex's coupon method that they're using, where they only give you a certain amount of credit every month, and it's a use it or lose it type of thing. To me, it's kind of like a chore to remember because a lot of the credit isn't really part of my lifestyle, and I'm not the type of person to go to restaurants very often, and I also don't order food or use Uber, so this would kind of force me into new habits. And when it comes down to credit cards, at least with my philosophy, credit cards are here for me to save money, which isn't exactly happening here. Also, this Gold Card is considered a mid-tier credit card, and when you have other credit cards such as the Chase Sapphire with their $95 annual fee, and if Amex doesn't do anything to revamp their card, then they're not really making themselves stand out. And as for getting rewards in the restaurants and groceries categories, this card is not the only one out there. You have other cards such as the Capital One Saver one, where they would give you 3% back on groceries and dining. So if you're really going to be focusing on getting points back in these categories, again, it's going to be hard for this Amex Gold Card to stand out if they don't revamp anything. So in summary, while the Gold Card's possible increase in annual fee is substantial, the card can still be worthwhile if you are able to maximize its credits and points. But what are your thoughts? Would you still get this credit card if they did increase their annual fee? And what other cards would you consider as a replacement? All I can say is if you're still planning on jumping onto this card, do it now while you can. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye!